By the way, the corset helps. It's the first thing that makes you feel like you're really your character.
Yes.
You are so
You ever
tight
worn one?
and bound and
I'm wearing
confined.
one right now. I'm just kidding.
Apparently
So
the
is
whole
Toby.
thing.
We all are.
I
It's
always
so
wear it.
weird.
We love Australia!
Oh my goodness. What did you do when you were in Australia? What was your favorite thing to do?
This is horrible. I've actually never been to Australia either, but I love every Australian I meet. They're the most fun people. They have the best parties.
Yes.
My son's best friend is an Australian.
Well, there you go. You're
We're
basically
very,
Australian.
very-
I did some construction in New York with a bunch of guys from Australia. Chris Hopewell from Kathryn.
Do your accent.
It's
It's
up,
so
it's,
good.
up, it's up north of Perth. and now he lives in Perth. He lives down in Perth, I think. And Lindsay, nobody
You know, there's
Lindsay.
always a word that like the actors use to get them into the accent. Is
I
Perth is
think
clearly
Perth
his
is
word.
clearly an important
Yeah.
word.
Perth is his word that gets
Yeah.
his tongue to go right where he
Yeah.
wants it.
I'm like, how many times can we use Perth in the same sentence? No, it's
Yeah.
very good. Well, you guys, I mean, your sense of humor is extremely Australian, by the way.
I'm so
but
honored.
Yeah, you really are. Like, we're gonna just claim
I
you.
think I'm pretty big in Australia, guys.
Yeah, you're like very Australian, and your accent, especially the Perth word, is very Australian.
Yeah.
We've got to get you down under, literally, like not just
Yes.
talk about it. We have
Yeah.
to do that.
Would
First, second,
love
sausage,
to.
yeah.
Would love to.
Oh my God, we would love
Yeah.
that.
Let's meet. Let's get Hugh Jackman.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's just. Why did I name the only major Australian?
Nice.
Let's just do anything with Hugh Jackman, like even
Yeah.
maybe
I did a
even in New
picture,
York.
but he was Gary
Hugh
Hart in
Jackman
the
goes home and
Frontrunner
there's a
movie. That was
parade.
in there, yeah.
It's so
I actually feel
He's a
really lucky
sweetheart.
because, I've already declared my love for Australians in general, but I also, the TV shows I've been lucky enough to be on have been really popular in Australia,
Australia.
which is so flattering to me. Like, because you guys have such a great sense of humor. So that's
Well,
awesome.
we appreciate how, in fact, and it's so interesting seeing you in this role because we're used to seeing you being like just totally wackadoodle, and here
Yeah.
you play like Emily Dickinson's mother, who's completely conservative.
Very conservative mother. Yes.
What did you learn playing a character that's a little bit outside of
Far more reserved than I normally play. Yes, was one of the reasons I wanted to do it because
Far more reserved than you normally are.
more than I normally play in real
rated
life.
it, Jade. It was one of the reasons I did want to do the project. First of all, when I heard they were going to do a comedy about Emily Dickinson, I was like, wait, what? Let me read this. That doesn't sort of gel to me naturally. And then when I read the script, I was so in love with the project in general. Before I even finished the last page, I called my agent saying, I want to be a part of this in some way because it was such a unique script. And I was a fan of Emily Dickinson, but not in the way that it has been reinterpreted for modern sensibility and the music. I just loved all of it. And so they were like, well, the part would be the mom. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, if they'll have me, I would love to be a part of it.
You're like, I see myself more as Emily Dickinson, but that's okay. I'll put on a costume.
Trickily enough, my name is Emily Dickinson. So, because they
Yeah, her
named
name
their
was-
children only after themselves. Like Emily Dickinson Senior, Emily Dickinson Junior,
that's-
Lavinia Dickinson
that's so
Senior and
funny.
Junior.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
That's so funny. You're like, I do play her, just not the one you think. That's
just not the
amazing.
one you think.
You know what's so
In
interesting?
so many ways.
What's so interesting is that, both your characters, you play her father, and true to historical fact, at that time in Victorian era, it was considered shameful for a woman to be published. And so her genius was only released after her death, which is
Yeah.
kind of a tragedy.
I mean, I personally have such opposite beliefs
Yes.
to my characters that I play of how women should be treated and what is deserved and how they should be in society. So it's actually been a real challenge for me with conviction to be able to say these things like I wouldn't want the right to vote or
And
I
it seems like
follow whatever he says, and I find
Yeah.
that so hard to play because
And
I.
my belief system, my personal belief system, has been upheld by this show. Women should not write. They should be at home. They should find men. My God, Yeah, it's great to see, isn't it? That there's such a juxtaposition between now and then.
And a young girl fighting to get out of that, like to
Yeah.
break the barriers.
But at the same time, even though it feels, very, today's different, there are so many themes that I feel are so, relevant to today. The kind of resurgence of the feminist movement and finding more parity between gender, pay and political discourse. What are the kind of themes in this that kind of resonate particularly today?
Well, I think it really addresses the issues of this sort of, the emergence of a female writer, the emergence of creativity, the emergence of femininity, the emergence of her as sort of a feminist person going forward, and sexually fluid woman going forward and an artist going forward. And I think there's a lot of reckoning in society right now happening in that direction as well. So I think it's sort of, you can look at society now, it's sort of encapsulated in this girl in the 1850s now. So, we use music as a bridge to link then to now, and some of the attitudes, like especially in Lavinia's character, our other daughter, is another nice bridge that goes from then to now.
Wow, well said.
I was like, you just summed it up.
Yeah,
but still, watch the show. Watch the show.
You gotta watch the show because it's fun and it's a funny show and it's a really
But you really did
beautiful
nail it
show
with the
too.
themes and how it is more modern and relevant.